such a weird angle. I'm trying something new here. Let me see. What if I do this? What's up, guys? Let me see if I shut this blinds. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Yeah, I think that was what was throwing me off. And then maybe if I just move a little over this way. I don't want to be cooped up in the bedroom doing this live. So, and I just got in the house. I'm not feeling too hot tonight. You know what I mean? I went out to Walmart. I was going to do this live on the road. I just, I don't know what it is. I'm not feeling good tonight. You know what I mean? And like, it's not that I'm not feeling sick. I think I'm just feeling drained. Drained might be a good word. Let's see if we can push that back a little bit so it's not all up in my grizzle. So, small disclaimer while we wait for everybody to get in the room for this Q&A casual hustle hangout. Quick disclaimer, I am in my dining room. I do have a wife and 2 kids. My wife happens to be cooking dinner right now, so if you hear banging, the occasional yell at the children. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm really not. Where my mom's at. If you hear some crying and stuff in the background, if it gets too much, I'll go upstairs. But right now, if you listen, you don't hear anything. So my oldest is upstairs in her room hanging out. My youngest is watching some educational Muppet Babies on the television. And we are here today, Friday. Welcome. It's the Hustle Hangout. And what I do is I go by Richie Hustles. And if you don't already know, I sell on Amazon. I also sell on Macari. And I just have to, it's hot. I sell on Macari, Amazon. I'm actually getting back into trading cards. I do collect comics and Funko, so I do sell those as well. And I hop on here to answer any questions that you may have about the hustle. So, actually, hey, Eleni, can you grab me my other phone for a minute? Yeah, please. I'm going to pull up the chat on my other phone so I don't have to keep doing this. It's a little awkward when I'm like sticking my finger in the lens trying to figure out what the questions are. So basically what I do is I have everybody enter their questions into the chat and I answer them to the best of my ability. So while we wait I'm just going to set this up on my phone here. Drop your questions in the chat. Like this hustle so you can help the YouTube algorithm help me out. You know what I mean? So that way we can tell YouTube that you like this content. Let's see. I just want to pull up the chat on my phone right in front of me here. How's everyone doing today? Friday, right? Everyone feeling good? Everyone feeling alive? Let me just lower this. And awesome. See, this is great. This is perfect because now I have you right here that I can talk to, and then I have my questions right here. So 6:03. Let's get into it. So, let's do a little chit chat real quick. So I've been trying something new. I've been trying this quote unquote Vlogmas. And Vlogmas obviously is a cross between 2 words, right? Vlogging and Christmas. They call it Vlogmas. And what you do is you upload every day until Christmas Day. And I have to tell you, I've done it 3 days in a row now. And it is extremely, extremely hard to have that pressure to upload. It literally takes up all of your time. Like from the time you wake up to the time you stop your video, it just takes up a lot of time. Now, the good news is I'm out a lot of times. I'm out hustling at stores. So it kind of taken the place of standalone videos where I would do like, Walmart clearance. And that's what you got. You got Walmart clearance. You know what I mean? There was no at home. You didn't see me sipping coffee, ordering my stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't as personable. It was just straight down to business. But with this Vlogmas, it's pretty personal. And today I didn't record such an in-depth episode, but it is a part of life. And, you know, I'm trying it. I'm challenged to do it, to try to upload something every single day. But I just want you guys to know it's extremely hard. It's very hard to upload every single day after recording every single day. So I hope you are enjoying these Vlogmas episodes. They do take a lot of time. And I would appreciate if you just went and checked them out if you haven't watched them already, so you can get kind of an in-depth view of what life is like. You won't catch me going to bed, though. You know what I mean? You don't want to watch me sleep. Let me see. I see the chat's filling up a little bit. Let's see. Let's say what's up to a couple people here. Liberacion or Liberacion en Cristo. Salud, Richie Hustles. Salud, Achichi. Matt says, what's up, Hustles? Finding any dinners today? What's up, Matt? So I went out one place. I went to one Walmart to see if they had any more of those Pokemon cards for $7.48. I came up empty-handed. Today was one of my prepping days, so I did a lot of prepping for FBA. We shipped out a lot of boxes. I had the landscapers here earlier. I still have a pallet outside that I have to prep and at least get into the truck to bring to UPS tomorrow morning first thing. So that's what I did today. Let's see. Jay Wax says, you have a beautiful family. Your kids are adorable. Thank you. Much appreciated. In the good times, it's good. In the bad times, it's still good. It's a blessing to have children. And I find myself very fortunate to have two beautiful girls and a beautiful wife. Thank you. So let's see. Frontier Flipper says, who is this Richie guy? LOL, just kidding. Who is he? Who's this Richie guy? You heard of him? Let's see. Thomas Millback says, how is that big dinner horse in your SUV going? Honestly, you know, I bought it, when did I buy it? Monday? Tuesday? One of those days. It's still sitting there in the truck. You know, if I think if I don't sell it this weekend, come Monday, I think I'm going to return it. I'm just going to return it. You know, it was only $200, and I know the profit outweighs, right? It's a risk, right? But number one, it's really big. I have not cleaned my garage. I have not prepped my garage to house such a big box. Like when I tell you, it's like I don't know, it must be like at least 3 feet by 3 feet by 4. It's really, really big. And it's not that I can't fit it in the garage. I mean, if you've been watching my Vlogmas, you probably know I can't fit it in my garage. But it's the fact that once I have all my RA items picked up and packed up, it's only a day or two before I move more stuff in the garage that has to be prepped and shipped out. So, you know, honestly, I might return it, but maybe it'll sell over the weekend. If it sells over the weekend, we're going to retape that bad boy, slap a shipment sticker on that, send it off to wherever it needs to go. Amanda Hutchinson says, thank God it's Friday. Wait, never mind. Just another day for us. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Amanda? I can't tell you how many times I lose track of the days. I must ask my wife multiple times a day, what day is it? What day is it? And she'll be like, oh, you know, it's the 1st, it's the 7th, it's the 5th. I'm like, no, like the actual day. What's today? Is it Thursday? And she's like, no, it's Tuesday. So I hear you. Thrift and Flip says, what's up, Richie? Shipping out a turntable as we speak. Thanks. Thrift and Flip, what kind of turntable? Is it like an old school turntable? Or are you talking about those Crossleys that we found at Walmart? Those things sold. They're all gone. Like as soon as those would check in, all those turntables I got, they were gone as soon as they got checked in. Let's see. Before I continue, guys, thank you so much for being here and spending your Friday evening with me. We usually do this for about an hour or so where I'm helping to answer any of your questions you might have on Amazon or anything you want to tell me. I'm pretty interactive with the chat. I try to hit everybody. So, you know, right now we're in a good place where, you know, we have 25 people watching the live, 7 likes. Guys, smash that like button. Let everyone know that you are involved as a hustleaholic. I appreciate you for being here. Let's continue with these questions. Matt Scogan says, I got let go from my niche medical job in prosthetics and orthodontics on Monday. I'm glad I had this business set up as a fail-safe. Yep, very true. I am in it full-time e-commerce now. Anyways, where do you get boxes? So, Matt, first of all, I don't know if I should say congratulations on being let go from your job to help you scale your full-time hustle now, or if I should say, hey man, I'm sorry that happened. Maybe it happened at a bad time. I don't know. It could go either way. All I can say is you look like you got that drive, and I'm glad you had that business set up too. It's never fun. I was actually let go from a bank job while my wife was 8 months pregnant. Yep. They took me in on a Tuesday and they said, hey, Friday's your last day, buddy. And I was like, what? And it wasn't as difficult of a conversation with my wife as I thought it would be, only because it's not like I was let go and bam, benefits are done, pay was done. They gave me at least a 90-day window. So I had pay for 90 days and benefits for 90 days. But man, it is not a settling feeling, especially if something's happening in your life where you depend on that 9 to 5 and they all of a sudden say, hey, gotta go. See you when I see you. So congratulations, or hey, look, man, I'm sorry, but you'll do it. Whatever way it goes, I wish you the best. Greg says, I'm loving the Vlogmas. Good, Greg. I'm glad you're loving the Vlogmas. It's really hard to do. I enjoy making it. You know what I mean? I do enjoy doing the Vlogmas. It's kind of cool because it gets to show a little bit of everything. But it's very hard, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see. Carla says, life is good. Found 5 Gotta Go Flamingos. Yo, I told you. The Gotta Go Flamingos, man, $19.99 or $19.88 in those Walmarts. They're selling now for even more. I sold mine for $43. I think the lowest I sold mine was $41, but it's up to $49.99 now. I'm telling you, that's a good toy of the year. I'm glad you found those. Let's see. Somali says, Richie, tell your wife she is an A+++ decorator. One of my Amazon goals is to hire a professional decorator. Somali, I'm looking over the camera right now. My wife happened to look in the door and smiled and said, tell her thank you. So thank you from my wife, Eleni. She actually has a YouTube channel of her own. My wife is definitely one of the inspirations that got me to document my journey. She has like 25,000 subscribers. You could check her out. Eleni Nick Lifestyle is her channel. She does home decor hauls, and she does clean with me's, and she does all kinds of different stuff. So definitely want to check her channel out if you're interested in all that good stuff.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Shameless plug, right? You want to say hi real quick? Yeah. My little girl is just itching because now I'm not locked up in my bedroom, so she's itching to say hi. She has her own channel as well, which we have to work on a little bit. We don't work on it as much.
Daddy.
I love you too.
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, yesterday I found a snake.
You found a snake? Oh, it's a snake!
It's a real snake, and they found it in the backyard.
Oh my God! Go play with the snake in the living room now, okay? Keep your sister company, okay?
No, I want to have you.
No, please, honey. Thank you, honey. She's very attached. She's definitely a daddy's girl. So, let's see. Smiley says, Richie, love the Vlogmas recordings. Thank you. Glad you like the Vlogmas. Love the videos, man. Ventura, California, hustling over here. Ventura, California. That's like 3,500 miles from me, something like that, right? California. I'm in Massachusetts, so 3,800. You're a long friggin' way away. So shout out to you out in Cali. Let's see. Felipe says, keep an eye out for those magic bullets. Got marked down to $5 around me and my Walmart. Real? Yeah, the lowest I saw them were $15. I've never seen them for $5. $5 is a real winner chicken dinner. I'm still pushing them for 38 something. I think I sent one in that I forgot to, so I sent it in with the other shipment. So yeah, it's pushing still over $40. I kept one for myself. I used it today, and I made like a fruit smoothie. I think those things are amazing. They're really good. I love them. In late, but I'm here. Logan in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. This guy Logan's here every week, man. I really appreciate you being here at the lives and supporting the hustle. LOL, I did a lot of preparing today too. Why don't you have UPS do a pickup from your house? They charge you. Yeah, so J-Wax says he did a prepping today too. And why don't I have UPS do a pickup from my house? They charge like $11 to do it. So I get asked this a lot, and I'm going to tell you why I don't have UPS pick it up. One, I'm OCD. And when I'm done with my shipment, I want to know in my head, it's really a mental thing for me. It's not so much about, I did the pickup thing a couple times, but I'll tell you what, like, especially when I have a lot of boxes, they come at like the end of the day. And I know that when they come at the end of the day, it's not going to really go out to the next day. So if I bring it to the UPS store, the manager there had told me when they pick it up from the UPS store, they bring it directly to the plant. Now, I think they still bring it directly to the plant when they pick it up, but I'm not sure if it's processed like at the UPS store. Listen, it's just a mental thing for me, honestly. I like to know that when I'm done at 2 p.m., I go to the UPS store by 2:30, and to me, that shipment went out at 2:30, not at 6:30 when the UPS guy comes. You know what I mean? So it's more of a mental thing. I have done the UPS pickups though, but like I said, it's just a mental thing. Let's see, Dustin, how you doing? It says, how will you ship that horse? Just put a label on the original boxes. Yeah, so that horse is literally taped like crap. It's taped like crap. And after I'm done taping it, like I'll probably end up using a whole roll, taping it, using the H method, making sure that nothing's gonna happen to that item on the way in transit. The worst thing you want is to sell an item for $800 and have it returned on you. That's not a good look. So after I'm done taping it, like the tape warrior that I am, I will absolutely slap a shipping label on that box and have it be on its way as is. Looking at it, it already has a shipping label of whoever shipped it to Marshalls like that. So I have no problem shipping. I mean, you know, what's the point when I'm gonna bust my ass covering it with cardboard? It's just, you know, it's just weird, and the tape is just gonna look weird. So ship it on there, put a shipping label, and call it a day. As a result, have you been experiencing this? Wait a minute, remind me. As a result, have you been experiencing this? Elaborate again. Let's see, Crossley, yeah, I do eBay, not as much profit, but profit regardless. Yeah, those Crossleys, man, they move. Quick movers. Greg says, I've tried doing daily uploads on my other account. It's hard. I feel you. Yeah, it's really, really tough. And I respect anybody in the YouTube game that's uploading, you know, 5+ more. I mean, listen, how about this? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say I respect you if you upload 5 times. I respect you if you upload at all, because YouTube it's a tough gig. It is. It's a tough gig. It can get challenging even more when you're uploading at least 3 times, which is, honest to God, if you really want to scale, you really should be uploading minimum 3 times a week at least. And it could be a live, it could be a video, it could be whatever, but 3 times a week. Now, if you really want to scale and jump up in the ranks real quick, you should be uploading 5 times a week. It's tough, but you got to find a way. You know what I mean? Let's see. Daily upload. I do. What's on my phone? Samsung iPhone. Yeah, so I'm recording on an iPhone right now. I had the iPhone 10 and I upgraded. I have two cell phone lines, and this goes back to even before really my Amazon business. I've had 2 lines for a while now, and that goes back to hustling before the hustle. You know what I'm saying? And that just sounded like I was like some kind of drug dealer. Like, it was like the hustle before the hustle. So like the side jobs, like when I talked about like the Uber Eats and the DoorDash, I had 2 of them on the phones. That's why I had 2 lines to begin with. That was the hustle before the Amazon and YouTube hustle. So I just ended up keeping it. It's only $10 for the line, but I upgraded my iPhone 10 for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And I'm telling you, I'm really, 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 really shocked at Apple, because honestly, I hate Apple. I hate Apple because I can't do the things that I can do on my Samsung on the Apple. There are some qualities I love with the iPhone, but I wouldn't be able to run my business without the Samsung, because there are just some things I can do on my Samsung with this little thing. This S Pen is a game changer. And there's just some things that I can't do on my iPhone that I can do with my Samsung. Now, iPhone comes out with their like Apple Pen, a miniature version, you know, expandable memory and all this good stuff, then I might make a change. But until then, I love my Samsung. But Apple with live streaming, just seems to be a little bit better. Shout out to RJ Win Slots or Slot Wins. RG Slot Wins, sorry. Me and him went back and forth a little bit. I took him up on his suggestion, and it worked out. So that was good. Let's see. What was your wife's channel? Amanda, my wife's channel was Eleni, Eleni, Nick, Nic, Lifestyle. There used to be, oh yeah, this.
My Instagram to Lenny Nick.
Oh, well, if you look up on what do you call it? YouTube, it's Eleni Nicolo. Nicolo, first name Eleni, and she'll come up. She has a logo that's similar to mine. You could tell who designed it. Is that logo still on your channel? Or is it a picture of you?
It's me.
Oh, it's a picture of you. Okay. Well, I made her a logo. Whatever.
I use that on my like intro.
On the intro. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Richie, one thing I still don't have a good grasp on is customer returns when I sell FBA. Could you give me a quick rundown of how you handle them? Yeah, Logan. So it's probably definitely on the more frustrating side of the FBA business because you don't necessarily have control. You know, you have control when you're buying your product, you're listing your product, you're sending your product in, right? You have complete control of what you buy and send in. But when it comes to customer returns, you do not have control. Amazon will most likely accept every return a customer does, which is why they're one of the most trusted businesses. So a way that I handle that on FBA is I just got to deal with it. You know what I mean? I bite down and I'm just like, oh man, like, you know, some of the comments I'll get, you know, oh, this happened and I'll get it back and it's still factory sealed. You know, it's just really a case of buyer's remorse. Now I will tell you, let me see, is this? Just trying to make it looks a little blurry. We good? Doesn't look blurry on anybody's end, right? I will tell you that I found out that with FBM, I have found it to be a little bit more controlling if you ship via FBM or merchant fulfilled. But FBA, it's kind of out of your hands. And as far as returns go, I have them returned to the office. So it's returned back to me for review, and I either send it in if there's nothing wrong with it, like absolutely nothing wrong with it. If it's still sent back to me in new condition, then I will send it back in. Otherwise, honestly, like 6, 7 out of 10 times it comes back, the packaging is ripped off. This is this, and I'll have to push it on Macari or something like that. So that's how I deal with returns. I kind of just gotta bite the bullet sometimes, you know? Let's see. Guys, we got 43 people watching, 21 likes. Smash that like button if you're new to this live right now. We're doing a casual Q&A. We're about 25 minutes in. I'd appreciate it. Let everyone know that you are chilling with the Hustleholics this Friday evening. Thank you. So, let me see. Aaron says, watching from Central Cali. A lot of Cali heads. Cali in the building. I don't see much competition around me, which is great. I've been blessed enough to find most BrickSeek deals. That is amazing, because I can tell you, I don't have a lot of competition around me, I don't think. There's a couple of resellers that live maybe about a half an hour from me, 20 minutes from me, and they go to some of the Walmarts I do. But I find, you know, hold on one second, I'm talking a lot, you know what I mean? So I gotta, you know, wet the palate, so hold on. I find that it's not really a BrickSeek thing. It's a Walmart incompetent employee thing. Or it's a Walmart employee, I'm hiding this because I want it for this price and you ain't getting it kind of thing. I will say that, you know, BrickSeek being, I pay for the extreme, it's $30, $35 a month. You know, I have 30 days to make at least $35 profit from BrickSeek. And it happens every month. You know, and you do waste your time a lot. So what I used to do is I used to make videos where they would just BrickSeek videos. Hey, I'm going to get I saw this on BrickSeek, that on BrickSeek. Look at this. These 12 things. We're going to go to 20 Walmarts and get all these things, right? And I learned really quickly that it's absolutely not the case. So what I do now is I don't necessarily go out of my way unless it's an absolute crazy deal that like just came online, and the next morning I'm like, oh, I got to go get this stuff, right? So what I do is I just really use BrickSeek. Valentina, don't put that in your mouth, okay? Thank you, honey. So you always gotta stay focused. You know what I mean? You got dad 24 hours a day. So what I would do is I would put the BrickSeek app on when I'm already in the stores. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I handle BrickSeek now, and I always turn a profit because of BrickSeek to at least cover the $30 or $35 fee, or whatever it is. Let's see. Ronnie says, are you doing FBM or FBA on the TFL from last week? I did both. Felipe says, what do you think of buying overstock from these wholesale places to put up on your Amazon? Would you take the 1 to 2K chance? There's a local place by me that sells pallets every Friday, most Costco items. I've never done pallets. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never done pallets, you know. There are some places in my town that actually sell pallets, which are either customer returns or overstock items. But the problem that I have with pallets in my situation is I have no way to put it. You know, I have no way to get it home. I have 2 SUVs. I don't have a pickup truck. You know, and even if I did, when I get home, am I going to keep the pallets in my driveway? For, like, you know what I mean? I don't have the room. But I can tell you this, as soon as I get a warehouse, I am absolutely going to try pallets. I heard it can be super profitable, but I mean, I can't give you an answer. I don't have any knowledge in that or experience, so I'd hate to steer you in the wrong direction. My first part was before that. Did it not show up? Hold on. Did it not show up? I think I'm being a little slow right now because I'm not feeling too hot. Like, you mean like the UPS not show up? Because I know you were talking about the UPS pickups. They've always showed up. I'm just impatient. It's just, like I said, it's a mental thing. You know what I mean? Let's see. What's up, Richie? And hello, everyone. D, Middleman Picker, what is up? Welcome to the live chat. Let's see. Brian D'Souza in the building says, did you get to go to GameStop for Black Friday? No, I did not go to GameStop. There were killer video game deals. I killed it. I would buy, list MF, and sell out before it hit the next GameStop. Cheers. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do GameStop, and they do well with GameStop. I tend to do really well with after Christmas or after the New Year sale when they're trying to shovel everything out of there, because I've been saying it since day one. I really think the after Christmas and after New Year clearance blowout in these places are going to be absolutely humongous, especially in Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I think their red and yellow tag sales next year are going to be ridiculous. Like, we're talking like buying thousands of dollars worth of product that you have to make multiple trips for, or you have to go with multiple cars. They're just not going to be able to want the inventory to stick around, and nobody's out shopping these because everybody's shopping online. Up 22% so far as of Black Friday's numbers. Who knows? It's probably gone up even more now. You know, everybody, when I do my lives on Sundays, which I'm going to talk about here, when I do my live hustles on Sundays, everybody always says how dead it is. I wish it was that dead in my Walmart. It's dead, dead, dead. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are just buying online. So hopefully I could do well with GameStop after Christmas and after the New Year. Let's see. Silo King trying to get the tea out of Brian. What video game deals? Brian, give him the tea, brother. Give him a couple. Give him like a little taste. You know what I mean? It's all love here. Ma and Pa Metal says, hey, what is up? Logan says, just listen to my first Merchant Fulfilled listing today. Just want to see how it works, but I don't think I'll do much. So, Logan, are you using the the merchant fulfilled calculator on this. You can put in your cost, what you'd put for shipping, all that good stuff. That'll give you a real better idea of what you can expect to make. Just got my Amazon seller today. Can you give me some advice on first shipment? And that's from Ma and Pa Metal. Yeah, so if you're getting ready to gear up your first shipment, what I would say is, one, get a lot of stuff and hurry up and get it out the door, because the window of FBA shipment check-in and to have people able to purchase for this Q4 and Christmas is coming to a close. So get your stuff ready and get ready to go out. I've given myself a date of December 10th to make, and that's not ship out by December 10th. That's make sure it's there by September 10th. So, only a day or two left to get that up and out. But what I would say is make sure, like if we're just talking in general, what you should do is make sure you have at least 50 pounds to ship. Don't ship 1, 2, 3 things. You'll get crushed on the shipping. It's going to discourage you. Make sure you have enough to ship out, at least 50 pounds. And it doesn't have to be one box, 50 pounds. It could be 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 50 pounds. Just make sure you have at least 50 pounds so you can utilize the shipping, The last thing you want is to work hard, get out there, buy all your stuff, to have it eaten up by even more Amazon shipping cost than what you're already paying them to do FBA. Let's see. We got a lot of people coming up in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for being here and smashing that like button. Fraternal House says, where do you get the boxes? You did not answer the question, and you are absolutely right. I didn't answer the question, so I'll answer it now. I get my boxes at Walmart and Home Depot. I don't buy from Uline because I don't buy that many. I buy it as needed. I do have a bunch of boxes in my garage now that are just kind of sitting there, but generally I buy, and I don't buy the heavy duty ones that are more money. I buy just the regular boxes, and I definitely, let me see, I'm just looking at the chat. I definitely keep some on hand because if you guys follow me on IG, what am I always saying? I run out of boxes. So Walmart, Home Depot, sometimes Lowe's, but Home Depot has a really good size, 22 by 16 by 15. It's a great size to send in. You don't want to go over 22 inch in length. I think once you get past, I think it goes up to 24 because I've sent in 26 and 28 length boxes by 16 by 15, and I've gotten hit with $25 Amazon over shipment fees. So I just stick with my 22 by 15 by 16. And that's the biggest box that I will send in. I laughed so hard when you were in Walmart and Thomas said, did the Richie shuffle on that bad wheeled cart. Yeah, man. Those carts are crazy, man. Those carts are crazy. Ronnie says, thanks. Can't find the correct ASIN for the model I purchased. It's there. You got to keep looking. Pallets are great for eBay, but I don't think you can flip on Amazon. Like I said, you can sell used products on Amazon. I prefer not to sell used items on Amazon. Mostly everything I send into Amazon is brand new. The only things that are on my Amazon that are used are books, DVDs, some DVDs, because most of my DVDs are new. Some used DVDs and some used video games that I picked up on my last thrifting haul that they're still kind of sitting there. I've sold a couple, but there's like 1 or 2 that are still sitting on the account. Thanks, Cam. Okay, pallets are great for eBay. Yeah, eBay. Yeah, like I said, eBay and Macari. Let's see. Mike says, what's up, Richie? Have you or would you ever consider doing a consignment deal with other resellers that are gated? I thought about it. I've thought about doing something like that for other resellers that maybe can't push their product. Follow me on IG, and if you're actually looking to get rid of some stuff, shoot me a message on IG, and maybe we'll have a conversation about it. D Middleman Picker says, I've been selling more FBA than ever. Yeah, a lot of people have been selling merchant fulfilled, and that has to do with Amazon imposing restrictions on how many of a product you can send in. Like when I had to send in a certain product, I could only send in 500, but I was trying to send in 800, part of my wholesale stuff, and had to keep 300 of that in the garage and store it until I could send it into Amazon. Luckily, I was able to send it in within a week. So let's see. Brian is replying to Silo King. Felipe says, don't forget, if you do merchant fulfilled, you can go to the USPS website and get free boxes for priority mail. Yes. So that's the thing too. So guys, so a lot of times you can get free boxes from your post office. And you don't even need to go to the post office. You can order it online, just like Felipe said. You know, and you can order supplies for UPS as well. Free boxes. They're not as big as the post office, but they're good sizes for a lot of items. Good thing is too is if you can also order shipping labels, but they come on the sheet. So for like a laser or an inkjet printer, you can order free from UPS. And like Felipe said, you can get them all shipped right to your house. You don't even need to go anywhere to get these boxes. If you go to the UPS store, you will not be able to get free boxes from them. So I think with UPS, you have to order it online. I don't know if you go to like a fulfillment center or something, if they'll give it to you at like an actual UPS. But UPS, I've always had to order online. And the post office, generally, you have to order online. Because if you go there, they're only going to give you like a handful, you know, if any. Profitable can sometimes just want to ship out to customers. I sell on Macari, but really don't like it because I have to ship and talk to customers. I know. The beauty of FBA, right? We don't have to do anything like that. It's amazing. Logan, also, if you do USPS, do Pirate Ship. Yeah, so Pirate Ship is a great alternative. They have great rates. I used to use Pirate Ship as well. Logan, moving away from Macari, but they keep selling. Brian, can't wait to hit up TJ and Marshalls after the new year. I know. I can't wait either. Drinking that Voss water, wonder if it's profitable. Hey, look, I got to tell you something. I come from the club life. So I come from DJing, growing up DJing in the clubs, right? They introduced this Voss water. And I used to look at it and laugh and like, look at those idiots paying $5 for a glass bottle of water, right? So for the longest time, I never drank Voss water. And just recently, literally just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, I started picking up Voss water because TJ Maxx and Marshalls have a 24-pack for $15. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Voss is literally the cleanest, no aftertaste water I've ever had besides Fiji water. Besides this, I buy packs like at Market Basket. I'll buy like the Glacier, what is it called? What is it called? Crystal Geyser. Yeah, thank you. Crystal, see, I knew I kept her around for a reason. Crystal Geyser water, when they have their 2 for $5, I buy the 24 packs. We buy Poland Spring when we see it in Walmart. But I'm telling you right now, people think I'm crazy. This Voss water and Fiji water too, it's the same thing. I'm telling you, it's the best, cleanest, best tasting water ever. I will buy Voss. I will pay the premium for it. Let's see what else we got. Currently scanning for OA. Amanda, are you using, if you're scanning for online arbitrage, are you doing, what's it called? Tactical arbitrage. Are you using tactical arbitrage or any software? You don't have to say it if you don't want to. I'm just curious because when I did some OA, I was using tactical arbitrage for a little bit besides just visiting the websites and clicking through. Just curious. Staples has good boxes for merchant fulfilled stuff. Yes, so Staples, although I don't use them a lot, they have a lot of custom smaller sizes that are, they have like those odd sizes that you wouldn't expect to find anywhere else. So yeah, good call out. Staples is a good place for that. Walmart or Home Depot is great for ones or twos. For bigger boxes smaller than, yeah. So a lot of the times I'd go clear out the Walmarts for the smaller sizes though. When I was shipping out, I think the box size was like 10 by 6 by 4. Excuse me. Something like that. Let me see. Ma and Pa Metal, Walmart, or Home Depot. Okay. J-Wax says, lately Amazon has been shipping orders by just slapping a shipping label on the actual item. Really? Then it arrives damaged and gets returned all smashed up. Has this happened to you? Do you get reimbursed? So I've never. So one, I haven't heard of that. Number two, it hasn't happened to me, at least that I know of. I check my feedback a couple times a day, so I haven't had any customers complain about it to me. I haven't received any customer communications regarding that. Sometimes that comes in through the app. So I don't know. I hope they don't do stuff like that. I mean, listen, I wouldn't put it past Amazon, though. They were shipping my Game of Thrones Oreos in bubble packs. Okay? So that, I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see. Jennifer says, I'm not going to repeat that on the channel. But Jennifer said something. Cassidy Rose, I don't know, Cassidy said something that got retracted. D Middleman Picker, did you sell that $200 toy yet? No, so we talked about this earlier in the feed. I know you joined a little later. It is still in the truck, and honestly, if I don't sell it by Monday, I'm probably going to return it. Because that money, even though it's only $200, like that money, I could buy a bunch of other items that could generate more profit. Savani B says, can you explain how to recall an item from FBA? I have a toy that's been there for 3 months and I want to try to sell it through Marketplace. Sure. So what you have to do is go to inventory, manage inventory. When your inventory comes up, the little box that's next to your item, what you do is you want to check that. And then in the drop down, you want to select, what the hell do you select? I can't remember the actual verbiage. It's called return. I don't know. Chat, help me out here. What's in that drop down? What's it actually called? I know you got the send inventory. You got, I think it's like, I can't think of it. I'm having a brain fart. I said it on one of my other lives too. I can't think of it. Create removal order. Yes. Thank you, William. You're the first person I saw that said that. Felipe said create removal order. Yes. Thank you. You're going to click create removal order. You're going to bring up to another screen. You're going to confirm that those are the items or item that you want to remove. Amazon will ship it to you. I can tell you this, Amazon is not the quickest at shipping back to you. And they do ship the absolute cheapest they can. So just keep that in mind. Richie Hustles is the GOAT. Thanks, Logan. Appreciate that. I try to learn new things every day. And I learn a lot from everybody out there too. So I appreciate everybody who's here on this journey. Have you sold any Nike products yet? I only bought one pair of Nike sneakers. I haven't been focusing on it because I'm new to the Nike Adidas game, and I've been really just focusing on Q4 and what I'm used to selling because I know that's what's gonna make me money. But as soon as maybe I get into Nike. I'll probably do a Nike. You know what I'll do? I'll do a video on Nike, part of Vlogmas, right? I'll do a Nike video, and we'll do it together. What's up, honey? Do my life, so you're gonna be a good girl, right? What am I doing? I'm doing my life. What? You put the snake around your waist? All right, be a good girl. Remember what we talked about, okay? You can have your iPad after I do my lives, okay?
I want to stand on your lap.
No. Thank you, honey.
Can I
You know, like the Christmas story where Santa puts his foot on the kid and push down the sleeve. Sometimes that's what we want to do to our kids, right? We want to be like, ho, ho, ho. Oh man, she just wants to be in the mix. You know what I mean? So, not yet, but it really debate going through websites, very time consuming. Yeah, it can be very time consuming, and I found that I have less luck going through online websites than actual stores, which is why I don't do it a lot. And if I do online arbitrage, it's usually for a full price product that's selling for a premium on Amazon. But I did like tactical arbitrage when I had it. That's a crazy tool. Know any colleagues that do Walmart? Hold on, now you have a really debate. Okay. Know any colleagues that do Walmart clearance on jewelry that vlogs? I do not, Dennis. I do not know anybody that does that. That is probably a third-party seller slapping a label on it. So let me tell you this. It's definitely a customer. So you know what? Now that you're reminding me, you just said that, it really triggered me. I sent in the Spawn, Mortal Kombat Spawn figures. I don't know if you remember. They had them at Walmart for under $20, and they were selling for like 40 something bucks. And it was returned to me. Literally, somebody, and you know, I sent it, and I'm sure Amazon sent this in a box because they didn't tear off this label. They literally slapped on the shipping label on the back of the action figure and returned it to Amazon. And when Amazon got it, they scraped off the label, which ripped it all up, and they threw it in their own Amazon box, and that's how I got it. So, you know, people, I don't know if people are just jerks or what. Because if I was even if I was returning any item, I wouldn't just slap a label on the actual item. Could you imagine me getting a box of cereal and then putting a shipping label on it and sending it back to the Amazon grocery? Like, how ridiculous. Smarten up, people. What the hell is wrong with you? Amazon absolutely does that. I have had that problem with them on many times. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it from Amazon, but I've seen it from customers. But like I said, Amazon sent Game of Thrones Oreos in a bubble mailer, so I wouldn't put it past. I have an item that I sourced from Dollar Tree. Went in yesterday to buy more and started clearing the shelf. Manager saw me and said, "Hold on, we've been saving 10 cases for you in the back." Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Or that might be winner, winner, Logan dinner, right? Because you scored that, Logan. That's amazing. And that's what it's about, right? Like, one of the things that Amazon Lit always talks about, that I love that he talks about this, it's so important, is mending relationships. And now I don't know if you had a relationship with this manager or not, or if he just had an opportunity to get rid of his backstock, but that's dope, and that's a dinner. That's what we talk about when we talk about dinners, right? Dinners. Good for you, man. Keep that up. They will send you more items back to you in the original boxes also. So frustrating. Yeah, I feel you, man. Kobe says, man, Amazon holding my cash for so long. 20K in sales, and Amazon has only paid out 2,500. Is this normal? Stressing. Yes, Kobe. So the way Amazon pays out is this. You sell an item that's in your inventory on Monday. Okay? They ship it out to the customer on Monday because that's when they bought it. Maybe they shipped it out, whatever. The customer receives that item on Wednesday or whatever. We'll just say Wednesday, okay? Say they have 2 days shipping. They get the item on Wednesday. You will not see that money this is from what I understand, unless they've changed it, but this is how it's been. From Wednesday, 7 calendar days from Wednesday. So the next Wednesday, you'll see that money available, okay? So that's what? 10 days? 7, 8, 9 days. 9 days from the date of order. Now, if they don't get that item until Friday, because, you know, it's in a warehouse in Jersey and it's the only one and it's being sent to Oregon and it's going to like be there Friday. So now you have to wait until a week from Friday. Because, and Amazon says they do this in case there's any issues or anything like that. But it's 7 days from the delivery date. So the delivered date, rather. So once that item's marked delivered, 7 calendar days after that is when you can expect to see that money in your available balance. And Amazon does it to the minute. So if that package was delivered 7:57 and 26 seconds, then it's 7 days. And on the 7th day, it's 7:28 or whatever I just said. And it's literally that accurate, like to the second, okay? I hope that helped explain. So 7 days from the delivered time and date. I remember you said you were gated in Under Armour. No, I am ungated. I've been ungated in Under Armour. What happens is, so I was actually auto-approved for Under Armour. Let me just finish reading your question, though. In Under Armour, I am too, but have some ASINs I can sell and some I cannot. Yeah, same with me. Yes, okay. So this is exactly what I was going to say. I am ungated in Under Armour. Boop, right? My wife is laughing because she knows I'm nuts sometimes. So I because that you would have had the screen that goes boop. Okay, you get it. Anyways, Under Armour, yes, I can sell, and it gets so frustrating because I've come to the conclusion that I can sell most Under Armour, but every now and then you get that red restricted, which means nobody can sell it, or the people that are selling it are either actually authorized, have letters, they work with distributors, they send in invoices, and I might try that. Let me finish my point here. So there's restricted and there's red restricted. When you restricted and it's gray, you can either be auto approved or send in invoices. Even if you get approved, Amazon approves you for this. You can get red restricted, which means you're not selling this. It doesn't matter what you do. And if you go try to apply to get unrestricted, and that it'll say that they're not taking applications at this time for this particular item. So those people that are selling this item are probably grandfathered in at a certain time. Amazon was taking applications, whatever it is, but it isn't. It gets really frustrating. I think it's the newer merchandise that gets red restricted, and the older merchandise, Under Armour says you can sell this, whatever, or Amazon says you can sell this or whatever. I'm not sure what the rhyme or reason is for the red restricted. I can only assume. I think it's for the newer or the newer merchandise that maybe they just don't want you selling. It gets frustrating though. I hear you. Let's see. Any luck with Nike without boxes from Ross? So Mountain Palm Metal says, any luck with Nike without boxes from Ross? So number one, I don't sell any sneakers without the box because Amazon will, part of Amazon's terms of selling foot apparel is it must come in an original box. The only time I sent in sneakers without a box is when I sent in some JoJo Siwa sparkling glitter sneakers, and that's because they didn't come with a box, but I kept it on the original JoJo Siwa hanger, and I put those in plastic bags and put a label on it. Other than that, I live in Massachusetts. I don't have a Ross near me. The closest Ross is 4 hours away in Jersey, and I am gonna go one day. I think on my vacation. My Christmas vacation. My wife says she's coming with me. It's gonna be like a family video because everybody's gonna be coming. Because literally we're gonna be driving 4 hours away to go to a couple of Rosses that are all within 20 or 30 minutes of each other. So look forward to that. I wish I had a Ross. My wife certainly wishes that we had a Ross. We had great things about it. Let's see. Hey, Richie, greetings from Holland, hustling here. Hey, JVH, greetings from the U.S. to Holland. That's what's up. Holland. Is that part of is that Dutch out there? What is that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Holland, I know Swedish and Holland, is that all correct me if I'm wrong. The reason why I'm saying this. William Morris says, laugh out loud. I would just say bigger items, Amazon probably does slap labels on, but I have seen third-party sellers. Yeah, I bet. It's not a good look, coffee pots and stuff like that. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I just sold the Ninja. It was a Ninja blender. It was called the Ninja Chef, and that's in a box. I put it in another box, and I made a Franken box, and I cut the sides and folded them and all that good stuff. You got to take care of the customer. Listen, the worst thing you want to do is get a return and then, whatever. Nice plug. Yes, I had a relationship with the manager. Good. When I first started sourcing there, they introduced myself, gave the manager a thank you card and $10 gift card. Oh, okay, Logan going above and beyond. Best $10 investment ever. Absolutely, dude. You friggin' nailed it. Nailed it. Good for you, Logan. That's how you do it. That's how you do business. Mending relationships is one of the most important things you can do in this business. People like you. People will hook you up. Amazon has 54 open orders to fulfill for a couple weeks now. Dude, I have almost 200. It's nuts. They'll catch up, though. They'll catch up. Everyone smash the like button. Yeah, Logan, I appreciate them. Everybody smash that like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Helps the algorithm, helps the hustle, helps the channel, helps keep going, healthy channel, and helps me. It's the best way that you could thank me for nothing is to smash that like button. And as I said that, Ma and Pa Metal smashed it with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. They say, thanks for your answers. No, thank you for being here. I'm just trying to help and answer questions. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Hey, what's my, yeah? Gavin says, my girlfriend and I just found your videos and having a fun time watching them all. I've been wanting to do Amazon FBA for a while, but haven't been able to build up the courage to try and start. Gavin, this is what I would tell you. This is what I would tell you. Everybody that's on this channel will know this. I'm a very straightforward, I am a very not give a F type of dude, okay? Number one, it took courage just to say that, right? To put yourself out there to be like, look, I don't got the courage to do that. Like, I want to try it, but like, and what I can tell you is this, Gavin. Set up a free Amazon account. There are two types of accounts on Amazon. One is a free individual account. It's free, but not free. I'll take 30 seconds to explain in 1 second. Then the other is the $40, right? But if you're just starting out, don't pay for it. Do the free account. So when I said it's not really free, is this. It's free up front. It's free. But Amazon, what they'll do is you can sell up to 40 items a month. And what Amazon does is they tack a 99-cent fee on each item that you sell. Okay, so if you can sell up to 40 items a month, they tack 99 cents to that, $40, right? If you sold 40 products, $40. Or you could pay Amazon up front, $40, and sell unlimited products. But where you're just starting, sign up. The first step is to do it. Do it. Just sign up. Just sign up. Please, I implore you. If you want to do this, and it's never too late to just do it, sign up. And then what I would do is this. Once you sign up and you get that Amazon seller app on your phone, which is also free, and you sign into your account with the Amazon seller app, go around your house and scan items to get a feel of what it's like when items come up, when they don't come up, when you're restricted, when you know something costs $5, but this is telling you your profit's only going to be $3. Don't buy the item, right? Because you're going to be paying more than what you're making. So what I would say is, you just got to do it. Do it tonight. Sign up tonight. Amazon seller account. Get the free version. Sign up. And then the next time I'm on a live, I want you to hop in the chat and say, dude, I signed up. I've been scanning. That's what's up. And I know you're going to crush it, Gavin. All right? But I appreciate you and your girlfriend being here and watching my videos. Thank you. Let's see. The money is available in the reserve. They just pay out so slow. Bi-weekly. Also, the 3K. So I request a payout every day. It's not the full amount, right? Because I have the waiting period, right? But I request a payout every day, so I'm getting some kind of money in my account every single day. I think the only day I don't get paid out is Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I don't make a request on the weekends. I make a request on Monday, which comes Wednesday, Tuesday, which comes Thursday, Wednesday, which comes Friday. Thursday doesn't come until Monday. Sometimes Thursday will come Saturday, sometimes. And then Friday, if you request, will come on Monday. First time I watched you, I tried Walmart, just scanning things. I came across a camera that was $50. I don't do Amazon, but I seen on eBay they were selling for $150, so I bought both, sold within 2 hours. M-Jazz, that's how you hustle. Hustleaholics, that's how you hustle. Great job, man. Felipe says, this is crazy. You drive so far. I have 2 Walmart supercenters around me. One is about 45 seconds away. The other is less than 5 minutes. So, Felipe, what I'm going to tell you is this. I have a Walmart that's 10 seconds away from me. It's only a regular Walmart, not a super Walmart. But I will drive up to an hour and a half away in any direction if it's worth it. Okay? I drive usually within an hour, within 45 minutes even. I have enough Walmarts that there are at least 10 to 15 that are within an hour, right? If you think about that, that's crazy. An hour away in any direction, do you have 10 to 15 Walmarts? That's nuts. And they're mostly super centers. But I drive, honestly, a lot sometimes. You know what I mean? Part of the game. You know, but that's why I have wholesale as well. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, guys. We're coming up to the hour mark. I am going to answer a few more questions before I sign off. I can smell the food, and I'm starving, and I need to eat something because I still need to go out and, like I said, clear that palate. Got my daughters. I got to put my little girl to bed. She likes when Daddy puts her to bed. So we have some family duties to do. But let me just answer a few more here. Don't get why those funds would get affected since they're for next pay period. Because Amazon doesn't want customers to return items and have to chase you for the money if you've already transferred it out. Amazon wants to make sure that that money is there if there's any issues. That's really what it comes down to. Them JoJo shoes make me sick. My daughter asked for some, so we bought them. The next few days, price dropped. Yeah, so Amanda, I actually got those not this year, last year. The same JoJo Siwa high tops that are in Walmart right now for $16, I bought them for $2 a piece. And I remember I had almost 2 carriages full of them. They were just sitting there for $2 each. And I remember my total came to $250 for all that. And I thought I was like boss hog. I was like, woo, we're gonna crush it. And it took a couple months for them all to sell, but they all sold. That was such a killer find. For $2 a pair. That was nuts. 3 different styles, it's 2. Dutch, yes. All right, so the reason why I asked that, JVH, is because back in my life, my favorite thing to do was DJ. And I know about the Dutch, and I know about Dirty Dutch back in, back in the Afrojack days, the Chucky days, all that stuff, man. I was bumping that Dutch stuff. Now, I don't know if you listen to house music or not, but when you said Holland, it stuck with me, and I'm like, Holland? And that's right, like Swedish House Mafia, Sweden, all that stuff, but Dirty Dutch was killing it for a long time. So shout out to you out in Holland with that Dirty Dutch stuff. I still listen to that stuff. I love that stuff. $200 profit in 1 hour. Ooh, yeah. Thank you for being on here. Thank you, M. Jazz. Much appreciated. Thank you. Boxing bag. JVH. Given the dollar signs, you already know. Scan your whole kitchen. Absolutely. Like, scan your grocery. Like, honestly, I swear to God. Scan your cereal, your oatmeal, because those are the things in your kitchen most likely have barcodes. And that's really what you want to go by. You can scan other items by doing the picture, but the barcode is obviously easier. Dude, I'm so interested in being your first guest interview. Jay Wax says he wants to be my. Yeah, I've been considering doing interviews. I gotta find the time, but yeah, we'll definitely talk. You know what I mean? Absolutely. This time I can travel back to US, we can go hustling together for a day. Absolutely, I love hustling. I see when I'm out, I see people. It's great. Thanks for the request money info. Gonna do that now. Just remember this. Amazon is to the second. So if you request it right now at 7:03 p.m., you won't be able to request it again for 24 hours at 7:03 p.m. All right? You won't be able to do it now and then the next day in the morning. I do all my requests when I wake up, when I'm drinking my coffee, 8 a.m., boom, I do my requests. The first thing I do in the morning is my request, literally. Because that way, when I wake up the next day, if I forget or something happens, as long as I do it in the morning, I'll have the whole day to do another request. Keep that in mind. It's to the second. Yeah, request early transfer is huge. Early payments without, yes, absolutely. How much of your earnings do you reinvest back into the business? I mean, right now with the holidays and everything, I reinvest at least 80 to 85% of my money right now. And I'll tell you why. It might even be a little bit lower. It might be 75 or 80% right now. I'll tell you why, real quick. The reason why is because I actually started taking, since September, I've started taking a pay. So every day I transfer money as my paycheck. And that's how I pay my bills. And that's how I've been paying my bills solely from Amazon since September. Mortgage, cell phone, 2 car notes, food shopping, gas, kids' clothes, like whatever you can think of, utilities, leisure, like eating out, grabbing it, like everything is done. Well, except for the eating out. The eating out I write off. And honestly, sometimes with the food shopping, I'll pay with the business card, write that off too. You know what I mean? But that's a whole different topic. So most of my money is reinvested back in. We'll just say that, okay? Horsing at TJ's today, huge. How much do you think shipping is going to be on that? It's probably going to be between $150 and $180 to ship that. Your profit's looking at probably between $280 to $300 profit. So you get your $200 back plus $300 in profit. I wouldn't put this, guys. This will be the last question, and then I'm going to head out. Somebody said, "How would you put that horse in a box?" No, I would, because it's so how big it is. I'm putting a shipping label right on that box. It is not fragile. It's a big item. It's not going to break. I've shipped chandeliers in the box with a label. Big items, big items that don't normally fit in boxes. I will always put a shipping label on it. But if it can fit in one of the biggest boxes that I have, I'll put it in a box, And I do have an LLC. I have to look into S Corp. Haven't looked into it yet. But I have to look at the I have to do more research on it, All right, guys. Ooh, this was a great session. We had a lot of good questions. We had a lot of conversation. Thank you so much for spending your hour and 6 minutes with me on this Friday night. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with the rest of the Hustleaholics, with your boy. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go grab some food. Thanks for being here. Look forward to more Vlogmas. And I'll catch you guys. Oh, real quick. Hold up. I'm actually going to be doing my live hustle tomorrow night, not on Sunday. I promised my wife, my kids, we're going over a friend's house. I got to have some kind of good time, right? Every day can't be hustle. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, I'm going to be doing my live hustle, not Sunday. And I'll be posting on my IG, so you'll see it there. All right, guys. Love you guys. Peace out. I'll catch you guys on the next hustle.